Okay, let's see. Did I unmute my mic? Looks like I did. Okay. Had it muted for Minecraft. Alright, you guys. We got 4 to go. Will today become 3 to go? Let's find out. So for those new here, this is the Bloodthirsty challenge that we are currently working on. One of the challenges offered from WoWchallenges.com, a sub-community for World of Warcraft. We like to play the game not quite as intended, with different parameters and restrictions on how you can level and that sort of stuff. Bloodthirsty challenge, you're basically, the bare bones explanation of it is you're grinding to max level with very few quests allowed. It's a little more complicated than that as far as the whole questing thing, but when it all boils down to just, you know, your basic character that starts at level 1 in a starting area that they can run out of, you're basically grinding to max level, with a few questing exceptions along the way. Hey, I remember to hit battle shout this time. It's very specific situations on where that can happen, and it is outlined for you on the website. So, we're going to be getting going here. And we're kicking off with the warrior. Troll your soul. Now, this one's name came about because I was beginning to feel like this class was trolling me because of how many times I've had to restart the warrior class. This is not one of my better classes, shall we say. Or maybe things just weren't clicking into a manageable spot for me with this class. I don't know. Not sure which. Maybe I just wasn't making the right decisions with it. But things seem to be going okay-ish on this run. So far, at least. We're over the halfway mark. We are at level 41. We are trying to get to 42. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying not to be overly confident. And I'm just trying to be like, well, if we get there, we get there. You know, we're not guaranteed that nothing's going to go wrong, so perhaps that mentality will help with self-preservation. I'm not sure. We will have to find out as we trudge along here. Oh, an ivory tusk. Nice, nice. Well, there goes the new mount. They at least got the middle tier of the pre-order. It is nice to see people excited. Or at least some people excited. I will say that. Tell you what, I'm excited to get into Planet Zoo this weekend, this Friday. I picked up the DLC. And, the good thing I hadn't bought any yarn with that anniversary money, so picked up the DLC with that. And, you know, also the free update, so that'll be fun to check that out when we get in there on Friday. And I've been having fun dicking around in Minecraft for a couple of hours at the end of my day, when I have time. And starting to build a little bit in there. It's nice to be able to play and not have to have a running non-stop litany of words spewing forth from my mouth. It's nice to just play, so our mic-less Minecraft is just that, just us playing. And you can pop in and see what I'm working on if you want. I had to turn the music off on it though, and I do apologize for that. The old music wasn't an issue. It's the newer music tracks that have been added over time, or at least recently. YouTube said no. Well, it didn't strike my YouTube channel. It said, hey, someone else has decided to claim that song. Probably because it went through Sony Music. And so, you can't monetize this video with this in here. It's not a strike, but it is a claim, and I like to keep the channel as clean as possible. I know if the YouTube channel should ever get monetized, I highly doubt it ever will, but should it ever be monetized, the Just Dance, the machinimas, they're gonna have to come down. Circus, Christmas tree, they will all have to come down. And I get that, I understand that. I don't want any problems. We've had that channel a long ass time, and I really don't want to have to kill it over something stupid, so. But I doubt we'll ever hit the requirements necessary for that. Because it's like 4,000 watch hours, and 1,000 subs over there on YouTube to even attempt to even get access to the application to become monetized. It's not a guarantee. You still have to apply. So we are far from it. We're only at 142 subs over there currently. So we definitely have a long, long ways to go. Sorry, I don't want to charge in to these guys down there. Because Big Ugly's right there. He's going to be turning around shortly and walking back this way. And I don't want to lose sight of where I'm located. We'll say, while I was leveling this, I had another druid. I had a druid bouncing around me. And they were making me nervous because they were also horde. And I was like, buddy, what are you doing? If you want to skin, just skin it. It's fine. I don't care. But you're bouncing around in my field of attacking and clicking and stuff. Like what is the matter? Like, you're starting to distract me. And finally got them to answer me after I was talking and they weren't saying anything, so I had to message them. And I'm like, what's up? You're like bouncing all over the place. Oh, I need help killing the T-Rex. And as I'm typing out that, hey man, I'm doing a challenge. If I die, I have to start over, so I can't help you. Maybe try asking in general or clicking that button next to that quest that'll help you find people to kill it. He pulls it. He or she pulls it. And started dragging it to me. And I'm like, oh no, 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 no. So I'm like turning and just running. And then after we got it to I got it to reset, because they weren't even attempting to kill it. They were just dragging it to me. I'm like, fuck this. Then they said English or Spanish, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, this is a majority English-speaking server, as far as I'm aware. I don't know what to tell you. And then I never saw them say anything in general. They were from Ice Crown. I do not think that server is actually connected to my server set. So I think they were just part of the holding shard. Because I had never seen Ice Crown as one of the servers that generally seems to be linked up with me. I know there's several servers that I am linked up with, but I don't think Ice Crown's one of them. I could be mistaken. This server set has way too many servers linked to it. It's a nightmare. Like, just make us all one server at this point. But I guess they can't because names and stuff, and then you have to decide who's gonna get flagged for a name change. So we're kind of one server, but we're not. So yeah, I don't know. When I first moved to this server, it was just the two servers. It was just Moonrunner and Nomergon that were linked. And that is definitely not the case any longer. I had thought about just staying on Hydraxis, but it felt like it was time for a clean start after the drama that had happened over there. Oh, there's our ding. That wasn't so bad. So yeah, it looks like we have another full level. I know I had talked about trying to that's so weird how the camera doesn't move with that. Get in an extra level on this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but we will see. Alright, now let me come down here. Let's get our slash blade on this one. So it did give us more of like a full body shot, but I just really wish they would fix the effing selfie cam. They probably won't. I mean, it's been how long now? WoW challenges. Bloodthirsty. Troll your soul. We are a prop warrior. I think that's spelled right. It may not be. I don't know. I've been having bad letter flipping the past couple of days, so that might be right. Digs level. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Level 42. Sorry about that. It's been a rough couple of days. I have been terribly sick. Control your soul. Dings level 42. We've got a slash played of 3 days, 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 38 seconds. I had like a stomach bug for a couple of days. The whole house kind of did. And then my neck kicked off, and that was the worst. You alright?
Mm-hmm. I'm being tapped.
Oh. I was gonna say, you got up awfully suddenly.
Alright. What about you,
Momo demands potty.
Well, really demands rest.
Well, yes, but if he's demanding to go out. It's awfully hot out, bud. Stay in the grass, okay? Because that concrete's really hot out there. Total kills. And it's 93 the last time I checked, and feels like 100. Zuzu, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. I thought he was ignoring you.
Alright.
Like he tends to. Alright. Total kills. Alright, so total kills are 6, 6, 4, 3. Okay. So got that along to Twitter. So 3 silver repair bills. Pretty damn good, I think. All things considered, since we're killing stuff non-stop. Picked up 2 greens this level. One was leather bracers, which doesn't really help us. And the other one was a mail helm. See, mail gear does exist out here, but will it drop for that shaman? Fuck no. That's just not allowed. Alright, so the 2 greens totaled just under 5 gold. And let's take a look at our vendor trash. Alright, that comes to 160. Alright, we'll make sure you're all tucked up in there. Alright, so 1 more level in the books for the troll, the warrior. Alright, so let's pop in on the shaman. So I had just got, I've been sick also with my neck. I had a real bad neck flare-up. Sometimes because my neck is so fucked from when I heard it previously years ago, that I have a really hard time with pillows. And sometimes certain ways, or certain pillows, when I lay on them, it'll just be like somebody took an ice pick to the back of my head, like right where my spine and my head join. And I'd been doing fairly decently with this pillow I had started using. I don't know if it's been quite a year. It's been at least 6 months, I want to say. It's not great, but it's better than what I was using, because what I was using was starting to disintegrate, because that pillow was well over like 15 years old at this point. And that pillow was discontinued, which made me really, really sad. was like, no, how can you discontinue a pillow that works for me? So it was a multi-year adventure trying to find something that would work. And the other night, as soon as I laid down, as soon as my head hit the pillow, bam, pain exploded across the back of my head. I was like, oh no, 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 what is happening? No. I thought I had just like laid wrong. I was trying to refluff my pillow. I had ice. Oh, it was awful. I had managed to fall asleep, but the pain was starting to turn into like migraine level pain. And I struggled through attempting to function all day on Monday, but it was tough. Like, I was in bed early. I was substituting ice packs. We were doing Bengay. We were doing like everything. Like, I was doing Bengay down into my shoulders because it was starting to it just felt like a muscle spasm that would not chill the fuck out. Like, we were trying to do everything, and it was just making me feel so dizzy and so sick, and I'm like, oh god, I can't do this anymore. So I went and I laid down finally a little bit early for me. It was god awful. I was able to sleep, sort of, but not really. I kind of drifted and slept in small fits and bursts Monday night into Tuesday. And then I was up around 8 because the animals were being weird. And all of them had an issue. As soon as I would lay back down, somebody else had an issue, and I'm like, ugh, fine, I'm up. And then I tried to lay back down again, and then the husband got up, and I was talking to him for a minute, and then I wasn't sure if I'd been awake too long where falling back asleep wasn't gonna happen, and so I was laying there, and then by the time he started DMing his D&D game, I was like, fuck it, it ain't happening, and I just gave up and got up at that point and stayed up. But I'll tell you, all day yesterday I felt like I had screensaver mode running in my brain. I just felt I can't really call it disoriented because, like, I knew where I was. I knew what was happening. It wasn't, like, that level of disoriented. I didn't feel grounded. I felt like I was floating. Things felt a little disjointed. I was definitely very slow to think. I was trying to work on the Dark Moon Fair post, and I swear it took me like almost an hour to 2 hours to get one paragraph nailed down, because I couldn't think, I couldn't focus. It was pretty bad. It started to slowly ebb away towards the end of the evening. But yeah, it's still not great. I can still feel my neck trying to spasm right now. So I don't know if we'll be doing bonus Working Man tonight. I would like to try. We'll see how I'm feeling. That's gonna depend. 'Cause I'm still not feeling real great, and I can feel everything trying to tense and lock up down into my shoulders. I don't know if it's the weather, because the humidity went down a little bit, but our temps ramped the fuck up. I was actually kind of surprised we weren't in a heat advisory today, but and so since I wasn't in any real capacity to do dishes in the past 2 days, the husband tried to get some done the other afternoon, or at least get enough done to get us by for the day, and that was actually my goal when I got up before we started stream, was to try to get a few dishes done. I wasn't sure if I was going to get anywhere, but I was going to try. Because it's a goddamn mess out in the kitchen. And I was laying there as I was waking up, and I was waiting for him to come back in the bedroom, and he didn't come back, so I dragged myself out of bed and went to go find him, and he was in the kitchen starting to put the clean dishes away, what few were left in the racks. And I was like, I'll try to get this started in a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom first. He's like, no, you're obviously still kind of fucked up. He goes, I'm gonna try to get some of this done. I was like, alright, well, let me pee first, because our hot water line is somehow connected to the toilet, so whenever anybody flushes, we lose the hot water temporarily in the kitchen until the potty finishes refilling. It's a whole goddamn thing. So he went to go start dishes, and he's like, is there anything on Facebook or anything about a water issue? I was like, what? I was thinking the water had gone brown, and he goes, I have like no water pressure. He goes, there's some water coming out, but it's not normal. It usually comes out a bit harder than that. I was like, I said, are you sure the toilet's done filling? He goes, yeah, I think so. And I went out to check it. And the cold water felt almost normal, but not exactly. And the hot water, no matter how high or how hard you turned the spigot, hold on, I'll be right back. There's a water main break down the bush. You have to brush your teeth today with bottled water, because they don't know if they're gonna have to issue a boil order yet, and he doesn't really wash the dishes, so they're gonna do that. Sorry guys, I heard a thud. And Russell's outside. And the thud was kind of similar to the back door shutting. And the back door is locked and not in a usable capacity at the moment, so I kind of freaked out. I was like, what the fuck? It was my mom shutting the one freezer that we have. The extra freezer that we have. I had to make sure she knew that they might be issuing a boil water notice. But they don't know yet. But, yeah, so, he's like, so I checked the water and I'm like, yeah, the hot's not right. It usually comes out a bit harder than that. I mean, our water pressure is not great here to begin with, but it's better than what was coming out, at least on the hot side, and something wasn't right. So I was like, so have you seen anybody say anything on Facebook? I was like, no. But if it just happened, it's gonna take a minute. I said, you should probably call the city. At least the water department. And he goes, yeah, but it might not be an us thing. I was like, we could have a leak past the meter. Like, it could be a leak on our side, in which case, if it is, we've got a big problem. In mucho grande green. So, we need to figure out what the fuck's going on. He's like, well, let me check the meter. He didn't see anything funny out at the meter, because he lifted the cover up over it. He's like, I don't see anything. I was like, call the water department. At least tell them. They may not be aware. It's an odd time of the afternoon. you know, most people are at work. Call them. So he called and he left a message telling them that our water pressure was weird. They didn't call back, but about 10 minutes later, I saw somebody post on one of the Facebook pages that, hey, I'm in this subdivision down this street, which is down the road from us, not far, maybe 2-3 minutes. I have no water. I don't know what's going on. Somebody else said, yeah, I have like no water pressure, and I'm over here. And about 5 minutes after that, the city is like, hey, we had contractors doing work at this intersection, and they've apparently hit a water main. We've got crews on site working on fixing it. So you may experience water pressure issues or disruption of service until they isolate the issue. And I'm like, okay, well, at least they found it and they know what's going on. It's not that far from us, and I'm kind of surprised it's affecting our water pressure because it's far enough, but it's not that far, you know, kind of thing. I didn't think we would be on those water lines, and we may not. It just might be affecting the pressure in the system, because we still have water and it still looks clear. So I'm like, okay. So somebody on the post the city made, they're like, hey, are you gonna issue a boil notice? And they're like, well, we don't know yet. We don't have enough information about what happened and what's going on currently, and what the scene looks like. They're like, we'll have some more information in a little bit, but as of right now, we don't know yet. And I'm like, oh, that's helpful. So I would imagine that the people that lost water altogether will probably have an issue noticed, or a notice issued, excuse me. Sometimes I talk backwards. I think it has to do with the dyslexia, or just the way I'm processing shit, because I do it a lot. But they might not know how far of a radius it's gonna be from the initial break yet. So I'm like, well, great, we were gonna wash dishes, and now the husband's doesn't want to wash the dishes now if A, the water pressure's fucked up, and B, we don't know if it's gonna get turned off in the middle. We don't know what the fuck's going on. So since we have noticed a pressure difference, we have to kind of sit on that and wait. I had leftovers that I was gonna have, and I have a couple other things if my leftovers aren't quite enough, so I should be good. And my mom's doing salads tonight, so she shouldn't really need to cook anything where we need to wash pans and stuff. So, and we still have we have a few pieces of plastic cutlery if it comes to it, left over from when the sewer line was fucked up and we couldn't really do dishes. So, you alright? I have some leftovers too.
Okay. Just making
And I don't have a whole lot of it though. I have that mac and cheese cup still in the pantry. I hadn't eaten that yet.
I'm just making sure that you have food.
I have a few options and I have one sleeve of childhood sadness left, so I can do that as well if it comes to it, where I shouldn't need any pots or pans or anything. Sorry, I refer to Elio's Pizza as childhood sadness because that's what I was shepherded around with when I had to go to my aunt's, was, here, you're taking your lunch with you, or it was what was always being like shoved at me as something quick-ish for dinner. And I'll tell you, those sleeves seem so much smaller now. Now that I'm an adult, so It's, I refer to it as childhood sadness. So, tell you, they've been really skimpy on the cheese with it, though. Don't remember ever seeing quite that much sauce seeping through it. But who am I kidding? Half the time I would scrape the cheese off and just eat the base crust on it anyway. It's kind of funny. I give the husband a hard time about how much toast he eats, but then I forget that there was a point where I was so anxious and stressed when I was working for the craft store. My lunch would be a slice of pizza, and I would pull the cheese off because I was too upset to handle the weight of it in my stomach and just eat the crust. So I was basically eating bread. I survived on bread for like 3 years for lunch, basically. Gee, why do I weigh 113 pounds? That could be why. I'm not eating enough. My goodness. I'll never see that weight range again. I think I'd be scared if I saw that weight range again. I'd like to see 130 at least. I'm far from that. Yes, yes, I am. We've got quite an assortment of stuff this level. 7 antlers, you guys. That's amazing. Kind of exciting. So she is 49, working to 50. I was gonna get in the shower too. I had all these plans when I woke up, depending on what time I woke up. I mean, I could have gotten in the shower after stream, but now I probably shouldn't risk getting potentially bacteria-filled water in my eyes. So that might have to wait until we find out what's going on with the water. We will see. How things go with that. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. I got a bar left on the shaman. So we're not doing too bad. This one's been doing pretty good, but we might be better about making better decisions. I will say the leveling path that we've kind of whittled down over time seems to be working pretty well across all of the classes that we have worked on so far, Alliance and Horde side. I usually hate staying in one spot for very long on the same character, but and it does grate on me after a while. I'm not gonna lie, it does. But I think I've gotten a little more patient in that respect. But I think it helps having the same mobs at this point. level in, level out, because I know what to expect. And I don't know, I've come to know the farmers that are in this area. One of them keeps popping up periodically over here. It's the same person. And I don't know if it's a player or a periodic bot. I really don't know. They seem to be geared like a player, but they were out here at level 55, and I'm like, what on earth are you doing out here? Unless they just needed leather to level a profession. Possible. But at 55, this shit's not gonna give XP, so I was really confused. I mean, some of the people might be, or some of the body people might be getting a little bit wise on how they're gearing their farmers. Potentially. Oh, hey, we picked up another antler. When did that happen? Oh, no, we didn't. We had 7. That's the same dollar amount. Never mind. I'm dumb. I don't know. We'll see. There was a period of time where I hadn't seen them for a while, so I don't know if they had gone to Shadowlands to level for a bit or what, but this stuff out here at 55 is not going to give you XP anymore, or very, very little. Maybe at 56 is when it grays out entirely. I know you can't get to 60 as a bloodthirsty without going to Shadowlands. Like, you have to go, because the shit's gonna gray out. It's not gonna work. It's not like it's only gonna give you 5 XP. It's gonna be gray. And then your kill trackers might get all pissy, so. As long as you're killing stuff that's given XP, they seem to be behaving. As far as I've been able to tell, there was 2 antlers in a row. We've got antlers for days. Like, this is fantastic. Is quite fun. Alright, where are we? We're about maybe a quarter of a bar left. And then she might just be hitting 50 here in a minute, and that's exciting. Getting ready to enter Shadowlands. She'll have to go shopping for gear. Oh god, I wonder what male gear is priced like right now. Ugh, that's a scary thought. We'll have to see if the boat's still bugged. Or if that was a fluke thing where we were floating in the air and we ended up in another load screen and back in Stormwind. Because I don't know. Because she never got her Darlaran Hearthstone. I forgot to take her to go get it. And to get the Darlaran Hearthstone on a Bloodthirsty, you do have to do that blink of an eye quest where you're moving Northrend. You are allowed to do that, what is it, 2 quests, I think? That is allowed for the Bloodthirsty, so they can get their Darlaran Hearthstone if they so choose to have it. And I do recommend having it, at the very least, I recommend having it on the Alliance side. It's a bit more convenient on the Horde side as well, but, I've not known the Horde boat to bug like the Alliance one does. So it's a rather big pain in the ass when the Alliance boat bugs because it drops you in Hillsbrad up at the Arathi Highlands. Is it Arathi Highlands? No. The Arathi Battleground portal, I think, is where it drops you. Alright, let's get our photo. We'll get the doggo in the background. Get our /played. And let's go ahead back to Hatherford. Alright. So, WoW challenges, bloodthirsty, tidal soul. We are a resto shaman. Ding's level 50. We're looking at a /played so far of 5 days, 9 hours, 55 minutes. $51 seconds. Total kills to date on this one. Remember, this one did go through level squish. Her total kills are 1052. And I go by total kills because this tracker was messed up for a while on this one. So this one's the more accurate number between the two because of the age of this character. And besides, I killed it. I'm gonna say I killed it. Whether it gave me XP or not. I killed that many things. Alright. So we got a 62 silver repair bill. Still not terrible. Alright, so the great selling. Let's do our greens first. Alright, so greens netted us 86 gold. Let's take a look at our vendor trash next. 9 antlers, that's nice. 5 tails. Alright, so vendor trash got us 458. And let's go ahead and get rid of all of this because it hasn't been selling on Auction House. Now that you can go anywhere to level and you don't have to level every expansion's cooking skill, it's a little bit tougher to sell the cooking mats, but the vendors will always take them. So you lost another challenge tune in the 20s. Taco, what are you doing? Where are you killing stuff that you keep dying? Or are you just pulling way too much? Alright, we're gonna try to take the boat back. We'll see where we end up.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Lord Admiral's favor? All over. Oh dear. This time it was DoorDash getting here and you didn't log. Oh damn. Yeah, I'll never forget the time that I died on a contest tune while I was sitting at my PC. Somebody had messaged me on Discord, and they were part of the challenge community, so I thought there was an issue with their challenger. So I was trying to see what was going on. And it turned out that they were messaging me something that had nothing to do with anything challenge-wise. And while I was indisposed figuring out what the hell they wanted, I guess I didn't have sound on in the background, and I was standing at a quest giver in Blasted Lands on this contest character. So I was trying to deal with them as politely as I could, and but it was nonsensical as to why they even messaged me about it, because it had nothing to do with WoW. And while I was still stuck and just not vexed, but maybe flabbergasted over the fact that they were messaging me about this thing, that when I didn't log back in. I flipped back into the WoW screen. I was laying there dead. I was like, what? What the fuck just happened? I was in my mid-40s on a contest iron. What the fuck just happened? And I was like, I never even saw the red flashing that I was engaged. My little WoW symbol on my toolbar hadn't lit up that, you know, something had attacked me or someone had messaged me, and I'm like, what the holy fuck just happened? I was so mad. I was so mad because I did not know that that spot had NPCs or mobs attacking it, and I was just like, you effing kidding me? Had I logged out, I don't know if I would have been safe, because it takes you a little bit to log out when you're not in an inn. Like, your character doesn't actually leave the screen immediately. At least I don't think it does. They may have changed that though, but damn, that sucks. I'm sorry. Trust me, I've fallen on my face plenty. I mean, how long have I been fucking doing this? How long? Oh, I can't tell you how many challenger deaths I've had. I don't remember that portal being there before. What the hell was that? I don't know. Probably a battleground something. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna wind up in Stormwind or are we gonna wind up in Hillsbrad? Nobody knows. We shall find out. Please don't drop me through the air again, because that was terrifying the last time and I have no way to get back otherwise. This is my only option today. This is where you hold your breath and you're like, ugh. Don't know what's happened. No, not, no. What? So that's the second time that's done that. Oh my god. Did they fix it? Was that their fix? That's the second time we've had that happen. Oh, that's a bad fix, but it's a fix. Hey, Blizzard. I don't want to be super critical, but that's fucking terrifying for a fix. Because I feel like I'm falling out of the air from a boat that should have been in the water. I technically shouldn't be able to see the Darlaran crater from the coastline. That was scary as shit. I'm happy if that's if it is that you fixed it. But, you know, we have this lovely portal here that takes us to the Night Elf area because the boat doesn't go there anymore. You've put in some portals elsewhere for some problematic zeppelins on the Horde side. I can't open the portal room on a Bloodthirsty because I'm not allowed to do the quests. Could we maybe maybe put a straight up portal on the dock to maybe get back and forth a little bit easier? Oh, fuck. Alright, this one's not allowed, y'all. It has a timer on it. Click that shit off. Fire Festival is in full swing. WoW had decided to update their Fire Festival article today. A day late. For the event, and they apparently added 3 new toys for our toy collector challengers. If you're interested or you have extra blossoms from doing the bonfires on non-bloodthirsties, because bloodthirsties can't do them because they can't quest, and every fire counts as a quest. So if you have extra blossoms to burn, so to speak, you could go buy some toys that you don't have. We won't be doing any Fire Festival shenanigans on the Bloodthirsties, because we can't. Do I know how to fly? No, I do not know how to fly. Okay. I don't know if I necessarily need to know how to fly. Nathan Stockton. I thought that was Timmy for a second. Does that damn white cat still sell, or is like Auction House just inundated with them? So everybody keeps saying that they keep seeing the sewer beast, right? I haven't seen him. I just haven't seen him. I really don't need to know flying necessarily. Sorry, my mouse hit somebody and it popped up with a vendor option. I'm like, who the fuck did I just hover over? I've seen a few of those mounts from the pre-order out. They're not bad. But are they $50 good? Sorry, money is really super tight for us right now.
What can I do for you?
You can learn the writing. You can't do the quest, so make sure that the quest is abandoned. The quest doesn't give you any XP anyway. I'm not paying that.
See you soon.
on a ground bound, well, not a ground bound, but on a challenger who's gonna be killing shit and doesn't need the fast flying, like that's a waste of money. We're gonna go to the Dwarven District auction house though. It's not attacked as much. Yeah, everybody's always like, oh, the sewer beast. I don't see him. I may have seen him once since Shadowlands came to be. Now, granted, I'm not in Stormwind every day, every waking moment, but oh, look at all the smog in the Dwarven section. From, like, they don't even have that many fucking forges going, like, Dwarven section? Oh, it's gonna be smoggy. Alright, so we got about 5,000 gold. Alright. Let's see what we have for options here. Filter. So, we're gonna do usable. Upgrade, because I don't want to look at the other shit that isn't in the right level range. We're gonna take off all of the shit that we can't wear so it doesn't pop up. Alright, let's look at headgear first. Holy fuck. Why? You're level 50. Why are you 2,000 gold? That's dumb. 9,000 gold. You're gonna be replaced in like a level by a normal person. Oh, we're taking that. Someone's got some fucking sense. Holy shit. These people have lost their goddamn minds. That's what they've lost. 44, 50, 100,000 gold. $100,000 gold for a green. That's, I'm pretty sure that that look on that. Okay, I have a pet peeve. Why is it closing auction house when you are looking to see what the piece of gear looks like on you? It never used to do that. And then you lose all of your filters. What is this shit? 20,000. Fucking kidding me. Our cheapest option for shoulders is 825 gold. What? What the fuck? I don't wanna. Item level 87. That seems low. Am I whining about gold gear prices? Absolutely, 100%, because these people have lost their goddamn fucking minds. Who is paying this? 50,000 gold for a level 50 green. That I'm pretty sure was a random drop. What? What? Who's paying this? Holy shit. Our cheapest option is 1,000 gold. Oh my god. Those stats fucking suck. I mean, that's a lot of crit to lose. Oh, this is gross. This is worse than when we went leather shopping. For, like, the monk. Are those two the same? 30 stamina. No, one's mastery, one's... Good God. Am I just cheap now? Like, I don't get shit to sell for this. Even when I was selling the greens, they weren't fucking selling for this. Who in their right mind is buying this stuff? Item level 60. Sorok scale greaves. That shit's from Pandaria, isn't it not? Is it not? Item level 60. I know I've bought a couple of item level 80s. How is this an upgrade? It's barely an upgrade. Well, no, okay. Oh, Lord. Are these all the same? Why does that look different? I don't know. Ugh. This is gross. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I don't know if we can afford that. I don't know if we can afford that. Oh my god. 1,000 gold for bracers. What is happening? What the fuck? Item level 57, 30 gold. That should be about, that's about right. Okay? That's fine. I'm not... I'm sorry. How much? What? Does that really say... This must be somebody trying to transfer money. That's an awfully specific number. Either the auction house mods are running amok. Who lists something for 2,483,146 gold and 73 silver? For an item level 56 green hands. What? What? Am I having a stroke? Do you guys see this, right? Like, what? What the fuck? I'll give them that, because that might be a transmoggy item. The 385 on that one. But... oh my god. I'm sorry, 600 gold for requires level 50 item, level 60 item? That's a bit much. 69,103 gold. 60... Where are they getting these numbers from? Like... what? I just... I get that you've made this item. I get that. But this is a little exuberant. Though much cheaper than the green drops that are listed. What is happening? What? Alright, we skipped wrists. And I think we skipped feet, because I need to look at a weapon. Oh, good lord. This ain't much better, friends. I mean, it is an upgrade, but... oh my god. I think the heat has gotten to these people. Like, I'm sorry, what? In the ever-loving fuck. Okay. There's never any capes up. Oh my god. What in the fuck? So we grabbed hands. I don't think we grabbed feet. I don't know. Well, if I get that, I'm not gonna be able to transmog. We definitely can't afford any of those. Alright. Well. Holy shit. That was scary. I mean, we can vendor the old shit for a little bit. Not much. I was like, why did I buy a shield? I mean, I can use a shield, but it was a belt. This didn't help our hit points very much, did it? Doesn't help that we're missing a foot upgrade, a wrist upgrade, a cape upgrade. What is making noises? Oh, you. Okay. Oh my word. Like, what is happening? Like, these people have fucking lost their minds. We just blew 5,000 gold and still couldn't get approximately just under. And still couldn't get all of the replacements. Like, this is some bullshit. Is what that is. I have not seen markups like that in forever. Oh, no, I don't want to avoid storage. I'm at the wrong person. Thanks, sorry. I thought I saved the outfit. Apparently we didn't. Okay. I mean, we could put that on. I'd rather go with my sunglasses, though. I have transition lenses, so... Sure, why not? The sunlight burns us. It burns us bad. Alright, let's get our little Murloc guy back. Are we even gonna have the money to do this? I don't know. So I apparently found the hands that were supposed to go with this and then lost them. I think it's those. I was like, wait, that's what goes with those? Yeah. I think so. I could be wrong. They look like they go. pretty sure that's them. Pretty sure. I know I had the belt wrong. Pants. I don't know if I had the pants for this. Because it didn't really matter. I think I was just like, oh, well, we got the dress. Like the full robe thingy, so pants don't matter because we're not going to see them. Is where I think I was with that mentally. Alright. And... I mean, that's not bad, but it's a little gold. This is the one that we were using. We might just stick with that one because I'm gonna have enough stuff flashing around me. Where, I think that'll be more than enough sensory input. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and we'll get her into Bastion at least. Well, at least we're not completely dead-ass broke, but we might as well be. Since we were missing some things here. Those prices, holy fuck. People can't actually be buying that, right? Like, that's insane. Are you waiting on me for Tyler, or is Tyler dead to the world?
I don't think he's even awake yet.
Okay. I just wasn't sure how long I could go today.
What do you see?
I didn't want to be holding you up. I've heard this tale before, because I really don't want to do them all.
In undeath, my true purpose is manifest.
So, this is going to drop our asses in Oribos. As though we have just come out of them all. Sorry, I need to get my hair up. It's touching me. And it's upsetting me. Let's just get that off of my neck. Alrighty. Oh, guys, don't forget, for my WoW Challenges friends, or even if you're just curious, the podcast, WoW Challenges does have a podcast. This Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, on their Twitch page. Gonna be the 300th podcast episode celebration. There's gonna be a dance party in Booty Bay on Wormrest Accord. If you would like to bring a character and hang out and dance and party with everybody, we will be live in Booty Bay, in game. Well, Lita will be at least. I won't be because I've got enough shit on my screen. I will be there. Oh shit, yeah, no, I do have to have that up, don't I? Damn. Alright, I'll have to, like, minimize it. I'll, like, be there, but there'll be stuff blocking it, so I really won't see what I'm doing very much, because I'm gonna have shit everywhere on my screens. I really need a third monitor, almost. I don't have room for a third monitor. But, at this point, a third monitor might be helpful. Not gonna happen, though. Yeah, so, Fair, Chris, and myself are going to be, all co-hosting with Lita this weekend. We're gonna be picking her brain and asking her a few questions. And, you know, it'll just be fun. We'll all be dancing and having a good time during the show in Booty Bay. And I have to figure out what to do so that my computer doesn't freak the fuck out. But, it should be good. I'll have to rearrange where stuff is sitting so I can pop myself out of AFK every so often. Fire Festival will be going on, though. So, do take care if you decide to bring a challenger to the dance party. Just in case, you know, just be careful. We are going to be on the roof. I don't know, is it the bank, the auction house? It might be the bank roof. It's the roof that's over near the Horde flight point. It's not right next to it, but it's like adjacent, shall we say. It might be right next to it. I don't remember. I'm not in Booty Bay that often. But yeah, so that'll be fun. It'll be recorded during the show, and it'll be on the YouTube VOD and all that. So if you guys want to take part in that, come on down. Also, if any of you wanted to come on the show and tell a joke. Oh, Tiber, are you here? I see you in the chat, but I don't know if you're actually here and listening. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to call you out if you're lurking, but Tiber, I forgot I was supposed to ask you. This is how sick I've been. I forgot I was supposed to ask you if you wanted to come on and do Stolen Joke of the Week live. I don't know if you've already gotten with Lita. If you're not here and listening, then I'll message you later. But, think about it, at least. Oh, you are here? So, yeah, if you would like to do Stolen Joke of the Week live on the air, just pop in real quick and do that. That would be really super awesome if you're going to be around this weekend during the anniversary show. Awesome. I'll let Lita know. Because I think we have to put you... I think you'll have to be in the waiting room. Because she didn't set up a separate Discord chat, so I think we're going to be going through the podcast voice channel. So, we might have to pull you down into the actual voice chat. But just so we know to be looking for you, to get you set up. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks. I'll let Lita know. Thank you, sir. I was supposed to do an extra tweet on Monday, but I was so sick I completely forgot. I didn't remember about it till I woke up and I was like, oh fuck. And just now I remembered I was supposed to talk to you. I told her on Saturday I would message you, see if you wanted to do that, and then my neck flared up and everything stopped. Because I felt like shit. I still don't feel great, but we're functionable. At least at the moment. Alright, so back to business. When you land in Oribos, whether you've gone through the mall on a challenger or you've done the mall skip, this is what awaits you. Now this is for all of the challengers, regardless of how you got here. You get Fate's Scribe Rotal, probably pronouncing that wrong, as I do with most things. He shows up, he gives you this quest called, the quest is called Threads of Fate. There seems to be a little bit of confusion from what I've seen. There was a Bloodthirsty that got flagged the week that the show was on vacation for Lita's anniversary, where they took the wrong option, and I don't know if they took it by accident or thought they were taking the right one. I don't know the story behind it because I don't know who that person is. They did re-roll though, so that was good. But so when you get this quest, you have to take this quest. There's no not taking this quest. You have to take the quest. Now you have to make a choice. So you're gonna click I'm ready to choose my fate in the Shadowlands. Now this dictates how you're gonna level. Okay? This is important. Your questy classes, your questy challenges, like I said, I'm not fully up to speed. I'm like at about 75%. Your questing class, there I go again. Your questing challenges, Jesus Christ. Questing challenges. If I could stop misspeaking, that would be great. Your questing challenges. Your Iron Man, your Tin Man, your Pacifist, your Green Man. Basically everybody that's not bloodthirsty, you're really going to want to lay into the Threads of Fate option. Okay, so the quest is called Threads of Fate. I really wish they hadn't made one of your choices called Threads of Fate as well, because it gets things a little muddled. Or the quest should have been called a different thing. Somehow that name should not have been doubled, in my opinion. But that's just me, a peon that has an opinion. So all of you that are non-bloodthirsty challengers, you're gonna want to take Threads of Fate. Now this is the world quest option. Okay, this lets you go off and do whatever. You can hit any of the zones you want, blah 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 blah. Okay, fine, whatever. And you can go about your resource gathering, what have you. Bloodthirsty cannot, and I can't stress this enough, cannot take the Threads of Fate option for this quest. You cannot take the world quest option, even though it gives you access to all of the zones. No, don't do it. Upon accepting the Threads of Fate option and turning it in, you get credit for every single storyline quest out here. There's over 200 of them. That's well over the 4 allotted quests, or even the 32 allotted quests to get through the Mall and Oribos. We found this out after it had been temporarily allowed and we thought we were good, and then we found out, oh, it's giving all of that. No, we can't be having that. So we backed that the fuck up, and bloodthirsties are not allowed to take the Threads of Fate option. But we now have the Mall skip, so that's good. That at least cuts down some of those quests. They are still allowed. You can still play through them all on a bloodthirsty if you so choose. I would advise taking the skip on a bloodthirsty because the escort quest is really sketchy. And it takes like an hour to get through them all, roughly. If you're like me, that deviates and gets lost and mind wanders and shit. But if you take the skip, bloodthirsties, you have to take replay the storyline. Now, some irons will take replay the storyline because you can go back and switch to Threads of Fate later. But bloodthirsty has to take the storyline, and that will get you into Bastion and only Bastion. However, there is a workaround where if you have the Shadowlands scouting map toy and you use it, it's account wide, so that can be bought on a different character. that will get you access to the other islands from the flight point, because you'll know those flight points. Are those islands safer than Bastion? That's gonna be your call, and what island you're most comfortable grinding on. I've come to know Bastion, at least in the areas where I'm grinding at. It's a pain in the ass at times, and I grumble about being there, but it's the island I know the best, and I think it would be silly to deviate from what I know at this stage in the game, with 4 classes remaining in my mission, to get one of every class to max as bloodthirsty. So, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm just seeing somebody's guild ad, and I imagine they're being smartasses. But, okay. A guild ad that's saying, looking for raiders, all specs, immediate openings available, medical coverage and dental provided, adult guild, rating Tuesday and Thursday. But yeah, they put it in general. The guild, the ruffian posse, I think is how that's supposed to be pronounced. But yeah, so Bloods, you are stuck taking the storyline option. I know that it's the Threads of Fate quest, and we talk about Threads of Fate option for other challenges. Bloods must take the storyline.
How may I serve?
Alright, so we're gonna complete this. But do they have a tabard? I don't know.
An agent of the
I don't know.
is attacking Oribos.
Do they?
End the arbiter.
They do. It's double snakes. They have 196 members. Don't know how many of those are active. We are a normal heroic adult guild. Please check out our Raider IO requirements. Tanks, mages, and good raiders. Come have some fun. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. You bet. I'm just gonna switch that over to that. Okay, so taking the storyline option has now allowed us to move. We are no longer frozen in place. I'm gonna get off my mount so I don't accidentally go over the side here. Now, you do have to do the quests in Bastion. I'm sorry. You do have to do the quest in Oribos to get to Bastion. You're not questing in Bastion. I misspoke again. You have to do the quests in Oribos. I was thinking of Bastion. These are on your allowed list for Bloodthirsty. If you are not sure if you are doing a quest on the allowed list, please reference that. You can find the list of allowed quests in the Bloodthirsty rules. In the rule set, it will say allowed quests here. It's embedded in the rules text somewhere. I'm not sure if Zaya can set that up as a separate page yet. I will talk to him to see if we can do that. Does the bonfire's blessing hurt Bloodthirsty since it's not a buff? You can click off. Okay, so the one bonfire, I'm sorry, Taco, I just saw your question. The zone-wide buff, you're fine. You can't remove it, so it doesn't penalize anybody. It's actually kind of fun when you're a Bloodthirsty and you're out killing and the zone-wide buff goes off, the one that you can't remove. However, if the one pops up that has a time limit on it that can be removed, that one has to go. I can't remember their names offhand. I should probably pull up the article because I was in there earlier updating it. I updated the toys. Because when I first posted the article, I felt so sick and was on screensaver mode. I'm like, really, Wowhead? You updated the classic version, but not for this one, really. So let me... I really should redo that banner. Alright, where is it? Yeah, because I just put up, you know, questing's not allowed, and that's like called it a day on the Bloodthirsties. But so the Bonfire's Blessing buff, that's a zone-wide buff. That's a 30% chance to inflict 10 fire damage on any melee, ranged, or attack spell, increasing by 10 fire damage per level. That's zone-wide, we can't remove it. You're fine. However, that's a double-edged sword for pacifists. If that's in the zone, be very, very, very careful it doesn't get applied to a critter or anything accidentally, because we have had it kill critters on pacifists before and fuck them over, so be very careful. The other one isn't allowed. I'm trying to find that one. The Festal Fire Wow. I'm having a really bad dyslexic day, and I apologize, you guys. This is kind of like what a normal day is for me, that you guys don't see it quite to this degree. I'm trying to reverse everything. Like, I saw that it said Fire Festival, but I'm trying to say Festival Fire. The Fire Festival Fury buff. That one's not allowed for anybody, and that needs to come the fuck off. Like, ASAP. So. Sorry, Taco. I hope that answers your question. Alright.
The Arbiter sees all things.
It doesn't help that I'm tired. That usually makes it worse. I did get some sleep today. I think I fell asleep around 7 this morning. Even though I think I was laying in bed by like 4. Just could not sleep. Yeah, okay, so we just kind of have to go through this. Yes, I escaped them all, blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna skip through this, because...
Wondrous news, unforced, and mere moments ago, there was a disturbance at the boundary of the
Blizzard?
Then this mortal appeared, claiming to
Blizzard.
be free of it.
A living mortal.
I know you mean well, and I understand that you put a lot of hard work into this lead-in introduce everything quest. I get it. Why? What is happening? Why can't I do anything? What the fuck? Hello? Oh god, they're all still talking.
With her voice have I spoken.
They had stopped talking though.
Speak, mortal.
Blessed
Blizzard.
be her voice.
All will be judged fairly. I pray.
How many classes are there?
Awaken in your presence, mortal.
There is Priest, Warlock, Paladin, Hunter, Mage, Rogue. Death Knight. Druid. Demon Hunter. Shaman. Warrior. Did I miss one? I feel like I missed one. I've done this how many times? I'm tired of being led by the nose
She is unchanged.
through this. Now I understand that this is part of the storyline quest option,
When you arrived in Oribos,
but you came so close when you gave us the mall skip.
first time in many cycles, it gave
You coulda
that she would awaken and
you
resume
coulda
her blessed purpose.
bumped us through this
Mere
part
words
too.
cannot
I'm
describe
just
the
saying.
glory that was.
I'm just
Step
saying.
forward.
I don't want to
I
step
will
forward.
show you.
Tal and Inara, can we move this along, please? I've got things to do.
Hear the words of
Respectfully, I have things to do. We still have a druid we need to get to.
How may I
I'm just trying to get this one into Bastion.
The eternal city must endure.
The slow pace of this kills my ability to pay attention for very long. Like the first time or two through, it's like, oh yeah, cool. I've also had to do this multiple times through beta testing, so it feels like this is about the 300th time I've done this, and I'm done. I'm over it. Can we move this the fuck along? So what do you guys think of the pre-order going live already? Thoughts? Any thoughts at all?
Now, thou share be hospitable. Mortal, I suggest
I hate listening to them
establishing
bicker.
your portals where
And
you
they're
first arrived.
they're like
Just
snotty bickering with each
outside
other.
the city.
So base pre-order is at $49.99. I think you get a pet.
Get on with it. Leave me.
I don't know why we have to talk to the orc. I'm surprised we don't talk to the humans since we're alliance, but okay. I feel like that might have been an oversight.
I thought death was the end of existence.
I feel like
It seems
I feel like that would have felt better
new beginnings.
if Horde talked to the orc and Alliance talked to the human, but what the fuck do I know? So base game pre-order is $50, and I think the only extra you get on base pre-order is the new race little mini pet thing, if I'm remembering correctly. Mid-range pre-order. Oh, okay, I have to go on a tour. At least, can we stay in doggy form, wolf form for this, or are you gonna bump me out of it? Yeah, mid-range was... Shit. I don't remember how much mid-range price was. It was either $59.99 or $69.99. I cannot remember.
How may I assist?
And you got
Is
a
the
couple. You got the Murloc pet plus the pet from the base one, and something else. Maybe the mount, I think. And then with the high tier one, the epic one, you get a level boost, wingy transmog, both pets, the mount, a helmet, transmog, 30 days of game time. Now, here's my question that I have been racking my brain over for the past, I guess, over 24 hours now. And I'm hoping someone remembers. Because Russell and I aren't 100% sure. It's been a little while, and looking on the shop wasn't all that enlightening. Because the price of Shadowlands right now is like on sale for $10. Oh, nope, 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 nope. You don't want to do that. You want, what is this place? Because you have to talk to him on your tour. He's a little confusing when you've got that quest just sitting there. Don't turn, well, I mean, that quest gives you the option to switch from storyline to world quest, but you can only do that once. You can't switch back. So, and if you accept it as a bloodthirsty, then you get all the world quest credits. So don't do that. Anyhow. Does anyone remember how much Shadowlands base game was when it first came out? You also noticed the price of the WoW token took a big jump, and you're guessing that's about the pre-order. Yeah, most likely people got hyped up for the pre-order, so prices jumped on that. There's also a physical collector's edition that you think it's... Holy shit! Oh, okay, is that the one that has the pins with it and stuff? Because I thought I saw something. I didn't take notice of the price. I thought it was going to be the same as the digital Epic version. Excuse me. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. $130. I'm sure there's some other stuff in there. Sorry, money is super tight for us right now. We've had $10 in our bank account to get us till the middle of July. So yeah, I thought it was like $39.99. And that's kind of what Russell was thinking when Shadowlands came out. The pins and an art book. Okay. That's a lot for pins and an art book. So like 90. So if it was 100. Okay, so that's $40 more for a physical copy. So that extra $40 is going towards, I guess, the boxing and packaging, the art book, and the pins. And did they do a mouse pad too or anything? Those pins on their own could probably be like 15 to 20 bucks, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, Russell and I were like, did they raise the price on the base game for Dragonflight? And yeah, I think they did. I think they raised it by $10. Everything feels like it went up by $10. And I'm like, why? It's a digital copy. Why did things have to go up if it's digital? It's not like you're paying for shipping, right? It's not like you're paying the gas prices for shipping. It's a digital unlock. Like, what? That kinda irked me a little bit. I mean, I guess it's going towards maybe increased wages. Maybe. But when they're already making money, I feel like they could just be fine without increasing that. Yeah, people will pay it. I don't know if I'm gonna pay it. I gotta be upfront with you guys. That's a lot of money. and shit's not good for us right now. So, I will not be pre-ordering at this stage in the game unless something changes drastically for us. If he gets his disability approved and we start getting it before the game launches, then I might pre-order. Right now I won't be. I saw a lot of people getting excited saying that the Blizzard shop was saying, oh yeah, release date this year, and that pre-order was happening. I know everyone's excited, and I get it. I really do. But let's stop and think about this for a minute, okay? I've seen no one talk about getting into beta. I've seen no announcements that beta has even started. I honestly haven't even seen any murmurings of people being in alpha, although that could be due to NDAs. Or alpha might be in-house. Sometimes you'll get a couple content creators under NDA that they have really good relationships that'll be part of alpha. But there's been no murmurings of it whatsoever. And we've got 6 months, less than 6 full months before the year ends. We're halfway through the year. A little more than half, because June's almost over. Beta hasn't even started yet. I would not get too excited about the game being launched by December or in December. It's possible. It's totally possible, but I wouldn't bank on it happening. They did push back Shadowlands launch date by like a month and a half or so, because the game wasn't right. And they had to fix some issues with it. I would rather have a slower release and have it be good than a fast release and have it be rushed and not polished. The timing of the pre-order launching feels funny to me. I don't know. It feels funny. Why are we doing pre-order when beta hasn't even started yet? Something's... Why? Did they do this with Shadowlands? I don't remember when pre-orders started. I honestly don't. Didn't pre-orders start towards the end of beta? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong. Memory's not great. My memory is fuzzy at times. I admit that. Part of my wiring problems upstairs. But I don't remember Shadowlands pre-order happening before beta even started? Like, what's happening? Like, logically, what's happening? I'm not trying to be a wet blanket or anything. I'm honestly curious. Why? Am I just misremembering? I could be. It's been quite a block of time between Shadowlands beta and now. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened, personally and worldly. I may have just blocked a chunk of time out, entirely possible. I'm good at doing that. I'm just confused. I don't remember a pre-order happening before beta even started. So I'm confused as to what the hell's going on. I told Russell that it felt like something. He kind of agreed with me. Somebody else didn't agree with me. So I don't know. So why pre-order? Why let Blizzard hold your money before you even know if the expansion is good? And you're not sure either, but you don't think you bought it until just before launch. Like, I know I pre-ordered Shadowlands because I was doing beta testing with Lita and everything, but I'll have to go back. You know what? I can go back through my Blizzard transactions if they go back that far and see when I did the pre-order. Let me see here. We have to do this quest. And we have, make sure you grab your flight point off this guy so you can fly back into Oribos if you need to. Alright, we do have to do the quest to journey into Bastion. Alright, heads up, if you're sensitive to flashy lights and things, you're gonna want to not look at your monitor for, you know, I'll tell you when you can look back. This flight path, I feel, is a little on the edge of being a little bit much. I can't look at my screen when that's going on. But, she pre-ordered every last one. Shadowlands had to wait a couple of months at first because, no, we had it. I didn't have to wait to do Shadowlands.
I could have sworn you, I could have sworn you had to wait like a month or two after announcement or after it got released because we had to get the money.
It wasn't after it released.
No, after they released the pre-order.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying you got it after launch.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I had it for launch, but I don't think we were able to get it right at at pre-order announcement. Is hubby going to play expansion the X-Pack 2? No. Russell's done with WoW.
I haven't played since Battle for Azeroth, and I barely played that.
Russell played a little bit of Shadowlands, like a week.
Didn't I play that on your account?
Yes, you were on my account. And Russell was also helping beta test for Lita, I think also on my account, because my account got into beta. So
I'm a story player, and I've been thoroughly depressed with their writing team since, I'm speaking up. I'm sure I'm hearable.
Sometimes you're a little low.
Yeah, I'm team story, and unfortunately there was no story, or at least no sensible story, pretty much since they turned a time travel story into a not time travel story, only kind of a time travel story. You just kind of have to go with it. They lost me about there, and I haven't seen anything to impress me to bring me back since then.
So when you get here, you can talk to her and turn that quest in that sent you here. You can't take the next one. While we're chatting here for a second, let me see. Let me look. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it's really bizarre that, that they announced the pre-order to me before beta even went live. Okay, there's the price. They did raise it $10.
Yep, told you. It's almost like they need to meet some kind of strange monetary quota to justify their
Maybe they
existence to their
did.
new owner.
They may have announced pre-order before beta on Shadowlands. Because that says that we got it April 20th. April 27th, 2020. Actually, that would line up about where, so yeah, that must have happened before. They might have been in alpha then. Because I think alpha had wrapped up around the end of May, beginning of June. And I think the beginning of June 2020 was when beta had started. Because I remember beta testing through the summer. But I don't know. The timing feels weird to me. Maybe I'm just being dumb because I can't remember shit. But maybe the timing's about right. I don't know. I feel like we're getting all hyped up awfully far out before they've even talked about a beta start date. That could be me. But okay, that was BlizzCon. We might have been thinking that I couldn't get the BlizzCon ticket right away. Because I didn't purchase that one until October. So yeah, maybe they did do pre-order. I'll admit when I'm wrong, because I can't remember shit. But yeah, they definitely raised prices $10 on the base game. I think they raised it $10 across the board. Cause yeah, we paid $39.99. Interesting. Oh well. But so maybe the timing isn't off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. But we don't have the money to pre-order anyway. I probably, unless, like I was saying, unless something drastically changes money-wise for the better, I probably won't be getting Dragonflight until after it's out for a little bit and the price comes down a little. I'll still be in the community. I'll still be doing what I can to help Lita and stuff. Where I can. I'll still be doing, like, articles and stuff. I just won't be doing that much actual playing. Because money is super tight. And we still may have another 200 days before we have a decision on what's going on with his disability stuff. So real world comes first, as it does with all things. And yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna pick up the flight point here, and I'm gonna shove myself in the inn. I am going to change my Hearthstone now while I'm thinking about it, because we do have flight points to get us around. Alright, now let's go grab that druid. Alright, we've dicked around long enough. Let's go grab the druid. Oh shit, we still have the demon hunter. I forgot about the demon hunter. I forgot about the demon hunter. Shit. I always forget about demon hunter. I got in a one-track mind where I wanted to get her into... So we won't be doing the working man today. At least not on stream. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember stuff that well. Could just be a case of me not remembering properly. And if that is the case, that's fine. I'll stand corrected. I have no trouble admitting when I misremembered. Alright, so we only have a bar to go on the Demon Hunter, so that won't take long. We'll get them over to where I've been able to kill stuff without dealing with Shaman Thorn inside, who is still out here. I don't remember their actual name, that's just what I've dubbed them, because they've been a effing thorn in my side in this grinding loop for some time now. For a couple of characters. You would love to pre-order, but not sure if I want to do basic or one of the upped ones. Well, I mean, you can always upgrade it, and you would just pay the difference. Because I still have the option, I got base Shadowlands, I still have the option to upgrade and to one of the other ones, and I would just be paying the difference between the two tiers. That is an option if you want to do that. Oh hey, yeah, we could have just looked at the shop. Okay, so mid-tier is $69.99. We could have just done that. Let's see here. Oh, hey, it tells you the current. I didn't know that. Wow, that was a jump, wasn't it, Tiber? I haven't been in auction house in a couple of days. That's pretty substantial. I didn't know it told you the current. I feel so dumb. I'm never in the shop because I don't have money to be in the shop. So I just learned something today. So yay for learning new things, I guess. Apparently, if you go to the WoW shop and click on the token, you can find out how much it is without leaving the game and going to another website or going back to auction house to look. Right, so I'm dumb. But I guess yay for learning new things. Oh, I don't have that one. I'm not gonna have that one, but that's cute. Alright, so yeah, okay, so here we go. Under bundles, I could still upgrade to the Shadowlands Epic. I would just be paying 25 instead of 40 because I think it's on sale right now, but yeah. So, but I would only have to pay the difference, I believe, between the two. So yeah, this was their, like, the digital collector's edition because it gives you 30 days of game time. So it took out the middle tier and it's just offering me to upgrade to the high one, probably because Shadowlands is almost over. If there was a middle tier. I think there was. I don't remember. Y'all, time is running together. And my brain is struggle busting today. Terribly. So I think we're gonna give Parkitect one more go tomorrow. We still have another character to get through. I'm not wrapping up yet, but just letting you know. We'll give that campaign one more attempt tomorrow. If I can't get it figured out tomorrow, then I'm probably gonna be like, fuck it, and we're gonna move on to something else. I don't know what the something else is. But we'll move on to something else. I don't have anything new in my library to really play on Steam. We could switch to Planet Coaster, but I don't know. We could move into art. We could add an extra art day for now. I do have an early access approximate date for Coral Island. That's gonna be in the early fall, so sometime like October-ish. They're expecting early access to happen for that game, and we will be looking at that because I should have early access for it. It kind of feels like my time at Portia, or Portia, however you're pronouncing it. I can't remember how it's supposed to be pronounced. That's sort of what it feels like. By looking at the art style, it's not from the same people though. But that is an option that we can do. Or we can do more art or something. I want to look at, or maybe I'm thinking Lens Island. I might have been thinking Lens Island. That's more like my time at Portia. I want to get Lens Island at some point. I just don't have the money for it right now. I don't have money for much at the moment. My money went to a pack of paintbrushes, and because I needed some detail ones, and the Planet Zoo DLC, because I really wanted that. We could do an extra day of Planet Zoo, but I don't know if my hand will be happy about that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see how next week, or we'll see how tomorrow goes. With Parkitect. We might end up just adding in an extra day of art where we're painting on Thursday and felting on Sunday. That is also possible. Won't be this week. Maybe next week. I really want to get started on our flamingo. Can't think of any other games that I was thinking about bringing in. I know we had talked about switching to Planet Coaster. And that is still an option. It definitely is. But I also feel like Zoo might be more my speed right now than Planet Coaster necessarily. I mean, maybe I should only try to kill my computer with one of those heavy games instead of both. This guy's gotta last for quite a bit longer. Quite a bit longer. Russell's PC won't even run Windows 11, he found out yesterday. Not that he tried to download it. I don't even know how that came up. How did you find out that your PC won't do Windows 11?
Oh, basically Windows told me.
Oh, did?
Yep. It's not like I actually want Windows 11.
10 is fine unless they're gonna obsolete 10 already.
Not for a long time, I don't think.
But, he was looking at some of the features on 11. He's like, why would you want that? I can't remember what it was, but you were just like so appalled by something that they were gonna do, or they are doing in 11, where you were just like, why? So are the new PCs right now off the shelf? Oh, sorry, I whistled there. Are they rigged with 11 or are they still on 10? And I've lost his attention already. Hey!
So,
Are the new PCs off the shelf rigged with 11 or 10 right now?
I have no idea. But by the time we can afford a PC, it'll probably be 11.
It'll probably be 12. Who are we kidding? Are they just gonna keep going? Like, is it eventually gonna come back around? Where we have Windows 98 2nd edition or something? Like... Is this gonna be a thing? Like, how did we go from Windows 98 to Windows 7? How did that happen? Someone needs to explain this to me.
Well, they basically, after 2000, they stopped naming it after the year.
Well, what are they gonna do when it comes back around? I'd like to know. Have they not thought about this? Are those people expecting to be dead by then? Like, not my problem. I'm curious. I really, really am. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we got 300th episode on the podcast, which is all sorts of exciting, because it's exciting to see any show make it that long. And you know, that's a lot of shows to do. It really is. So yeah, because I think it will be the 7th year of the show. And the show's anniversary is coming up in August. At some point. I guess towards the end of August, I think? I don't know. August is a busy month for me. We've got my birthday, we've got the husband's birthday. Is it considered 2 weeks apart? There's a week in between our birthdays. So, I was born on the 8th of August. He was born on the 22nd. Well, actually, he was born a year after me. I'm actually a year older than him. But, we got that. The parents' wedding anniversary is the day after his birthday. I don't know if that's something we should really be celebrating, though. Fun times, fun times. Then, Lita's birthday is in August. Lita's birthday is, I think, the day before mine. August is a very busy month. And then you've got the show anniversary. And then, like, the beginning... No, there's something in September. What is it? My mom's birthday is the end of September. My dad's birthday is the beginning of October. They're like 3 or 4 days apart. Oh yeah, and then we have the craft fair. Over Labor Day weekend. I'm not selling at it, but oh, there's been all kinds of scams going on with that this year. Holy shit. They've had to keep going on Facebook and telling people, or putting out notices on their Facebook page. We will not contact you through Facebook Messenger about payment for your booth. We will only contact you through email. And I guess they're doing like checks or money orders for booth deposits and booth fees and stuff. They're like, we're not doing PayPal. This is a scam. And the other night, somebody else from the community posted on one of the Facebook pages. They're like, hey, we were messaged about this. We would very much like to participate in this craft show. But, we just want to make sure this is legit because we haven't participated in this one before. And it was another scam attempt, complete with the PayPal email to use to send the money to for your booth. The thing is, though, registration for the fair ended like a month ago. They've been working on doing booth assignments and stuff now. And I'm like, it's a little late to get in there. I don't know if they have any booth slots still open. They may. They might be willing to do a last minute person just to fill a booth section. We didn't go the past 2 years because of the state of the world. And the location we are in the world. And some people's heartfelt handling of those things. So we opted out because we have high-risk old people in the house and things, and it just wasn't worth it. This year, my dad's like, I want to go. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, well, alright, I guess. But he needs to be somewhat mobile because, it's on a lot of grassy area. And, it's gonna be... I think we've gotten the wheelchair through it before. I really want to get him, like, an all-terrain fucking scooter. I don't know why he hasn't gotten his own. Probably because we don't have a way to transport it.
I'm guessing money. Shit's expensive.
Well, yeah, for one that would hold his weight, I guess it would be.
Well, anyone, really. It's not like he's got insurance to cover it, dear.
No, but if he'd stop buying from magazines.
No, he hasn't done that for a while either, dear.
He was doing that pretty intently for a while. WoW challenges, bloodthirsty. Soul Glaive. We are a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Ding's level 54. Alright. Our slash played is 5 days, 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 14 seconds. Our total kills thus far. Now this one was a fresh character. This one didn't go through level squish. So their kills are going to be a little bit lower than one of the other ones that did go through level squish. Plus they were demon hunters, so they had to quest to get out of their starting area. Alright. We'll tweet that along. Okay. So 7 gold repair bill. We got that going. Let's do our vendor trash first. Vendor trash wasn't all that impressive this week. $190. Let's do our greens. Maybe I should put one of these on auction house for 9,000 gold and see if it sells. It's not gonna. Okay. So 335 on the greens. So this one's slowly making some money back. We were down to what? Like around 200 gold after I bought her gear when she got out here at 50, so need a little bit of it back. Alright, let's go get that druid. Alrighty. Will we have another class in the books? Will we? Will we? She's picked up quite... She got a purple. You guys, I got a purple drop. Within my first few kills on this level. My first purple drop on any... That was very unnecessary, car. That was very rude. You interrupted me. It wasn't nice. Anyhow. This was my first purple world drop on any of my bloodthirsties. For the amount of mobs I have killed in total out here. First one. Fascinating. I will probably try to sell that one on auction house, just see what happens. I don't think I'm gonna get very much for it. I think I saw one up that was for 3,000. We'll see. But yeah, we've gotten quite a few greens. We're up to 7 slumber powders, and we're working on our second stack of patterned wings. So I did try to kill a couple of the horses in this loop. It went okay, but I just felt like I was playing with fire. So I decided to back off and just go back to the moths. And go a little bit safer. The one night where I was really trying to push through and get this guy done, I think it was Sunday night. 2 different leather farmers appeared. After weeks of not seeing anybody farming over here, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? It's been a few weeks, I haven't seen anybody farming over here, and now today... And they wouldn't just leave me the moths and go after the other shit, they were just gathering up everything. And mass pulling. I was like, come on guys, leave something for me. And I was so mad. Because I really wanted to get further before I called it a night. But, it just... I was just banging my head against the wall. Trying to find stuff up to kill. So I kind of had to either change what I was killing. Or give in and stop for the night. I ended up giving in and stopping for the night because it's like, well, the later at night it gets, sometimes our internet likes to drop out. Oh, I need to check the water situation in a moment. I can do that after we're done here. Yeah, so no working man tonight because I was dicking around on that shaman thinking that we only had the druid left. I completely forgot we still had the demon hunter. But, Tyler, are you doing, looking for casuals tonight, if you're still here? I forgot it's Wednesday. I don't know if you guys play every Wednesday like clockwork, providing John's not working. Or if you're still doing it. Are you guys still doing Star Wars? Husband tried Final Fantasy, the MMO that everybody's like all raving about. He actually got annoyed with all of the menus. He didn't like the menu setup. And then he said when he did get into the starting city, it was just quests everywhere with no direction on what to do first, where to go. He goes, it was just overwhelming for him. I haven't tried it. I have not tried it at all. Don't know if I would like it. I think I saw a couple people playing it on Twitch and I was just like, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is my speed here. Kind of wishing that in our Mikeless Minecraft world that I had pulled those fence posts out of that mine that we stumbled upon last night. I'm going through so many pieces of fencing. This is probably going to take us like 2 full rotations. Maybe 2.5. I probably should have, but I kind of left it there so I could find my way back out of it. Found a lot of coal and oh, string for days. I was so happy to find the string. So happy because I'm in peaceful, so I don't have spiders to kill for string, right? And I'm kind of making like a little fishing village town port area. And I'm like, so I have no string for fishing poles. I found a piece of bamboo and started growing it. And I was like, oh yeah, now I can make proper scaffolding. And then went to make it and was like, I need string. Fuck. And I was like, where the fuck am I gonna get string? And Russell's like, well, it looks like cats. And I'm like, I don't have any cats. And then he's like, yeah, sometimes you can fish it up. And I'm like, well, I have to have string first to make the fishing pole, so that doesn't help me. And then he's like, well, if you can find spider webs sometimes in a mine. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have a mine. And then while I was trying to dig down to bedrock so that we could get some iron, because I desperately needed the iron, I dug sideways, well, I dug down into a mine shaft, and I was like, oh, hey, check it. So we got some free minecart rails, got a little bit of iron, we got string for days. I've got like 2 or 3 stacks of 64 on the string, and I'm like, yes. I didn't need that much, but cool. We'll use it for something. I've got that tucked away. Didn't find anything too grand down in there. The string was what I was the happiest about. We did find a chest in there. It had a few things in there. But so happy. Oh, excuse me. So happy about finding that string. That was like the biggest thing. And then I went for another walk. I was trying to find flowering trees or flowering bushes, but I think those are in only certain biomes or ravines or something. I couldn't remember where you find like the azalea bushes at. And on my one cursory walkthrough just to see what was on the other side of the savannah I had found, it was just more of the same forest. The biome I'm in is very strange. I have default biomes on, so it's not like we have super large biomes this time. I don't know, I'm just kind of bewildered by it. So I think we're gonna set up our port town because we are on the coast, right? And then I guess we'll kind of like branch in that direction, I suppose. Maybe we'll set up some farms in the plains, or the savannah area, rather. Not really plains, but it's a little bit flatter in that section. But been having fun with that, and I still need to get in and do more demo on our other desert city build. I was trying to do that the other night. I didn't get very far. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for Michael's Minecraft tonight. I don't tweet when I'm going live with it. I just happen to go live, so if you catch me, cool. It's not like I'm talking about anything anyway, I'm just playing. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time to pop on that character tonight. I've got a bit of work I have to do. I have to, well, I would like to get a level in on the warrior to get them ready for next week. I need to do some editing. Well, I need to work on the Darkmoon Fair post. I'm only a little bit into it. I have some edits that Fair caught that I need to do on Tin Man. What? Oh.
Wow,
It's
you
dark.
You really couldn't see
It's
me.
dark in here and I could not see you. It sounded like you were over there.
You need to check your AOL mail.
What's wrong?
You need to check your AOL mail. I can't tell you.
Okay. Why do you suddenly know that I have to check my AOL mail?
Because it's a mystery. Just check your AOL mail.
My AOL mail?
Yes.
Okay. But why? The only thing I have tagged to AOL is WoW.
Just check your AOL mail.
Like
No
right
argue.
now?
Yes.
Oh, hang on. I gotta pull out... I never check my AOL mail anymore. It's probably fucking full. That might be the right one. I don't think I've changed it since then. Alright, hold on, guys.
I actually forgot how often you don't check that. Speaking of which, I really should check my mail too.
You still have an AOL one?
No, I'm pretty sure all my AOL ones are long closed. But I haven't checked any of my mails in a long time, so... Yeah, that's the one.
I got confused because there was so many. Oh, you know what? I don't normally log in on this one. I usually log in on Chrome.
Not sure how much of a difference it would make. Although it is AOL, so Lord only knows.
Why does it give me your email instead of mine?
I could not even begin to tell you. Unless you have that set up as your recovery email.
Maybe?
That's possible. I know you had to set one up eventually.
Hold on, guys. Husband's insisting that I do this right this fucking second.
Oh god, you did that with your password.
They were like, this has to be stronger, so I'm like, okay. And it wouldn't let me reuse the other one, so... Security. Right, what the fuck ever. Oh god, I have 3,800 emails.
That's it?
That are all junk.
Because I'm pretty sure you haven't checked this in like years at this point. Wow, AOL, you're really trying to push the pop-ups, huh?
Yeah.
Friggin' A. There you go, that second one.
Taco. How did you know?
How do you think she knew about this? I was asked for your information, okay?
Taco. 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 What did you do, Taco? Taco, you did not need to do that. Oh my god. We would have gotten it eventually.
In theory.
In theory, yeah. Taco, you didn't need to do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm like, what code? I don't see the code. It's there. I'm just dumb. Thank you. I'm like so confused. I thought he did something with Steam, or our friend Tyler did something on Steam. And I'm like, Steam's not tied to AOL anymore. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, that's been claimed. What's wrong?
I need to go outside real quick and check on Nancy.
Why?
Because apparently a rescue truck showed up and stopped by her house. So I'm just going to check for her mom's peace of mind.
Well, I didn't hear any sirens. Taco. You did not need to do that, lady. Thank you very much. Every day is Taco Tuesday. Now I can use that money on something else. Oh, thank you. I do greatly appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, that's a lot of money for us. Especially right now, waiting to hear on his disability status. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Oh, still, thank you very much. It was very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Very, very much. Goodness, let's see. Can we... I don't know if my mom's inside or outside. It sounded like my dad was yelling for my mom. I don't know where he's at. Like, all hell's breaking loose now all of a sudden. Rescue truck stopped by our neighbors. Don't know why. She's not well either. Our neighbors had some medical issues. No problem, my friend. Need to use the restroom and get more caffeine in your blood. No problem. Still, thank you very much. At least now I don't have to worry about if I have to have things and stuff in place in order to do the beta testing. It was a small concern in the back of my brain. It's like, I don't think I have to have it pre-ordered or anything to do beta, but I don't know. I'm kind of bummed that the WoW token jumped so much. Because I was getting closer. I'm sure it'll come back down in probably like another month or so. It tends to fluctuate pretty hard. But dang burn it, I was getting closer to getting one when it was like 180. Like a 20 grand jump on that. Or close to it, approximately. But I didn't hear any sirens, so maybe she just like stumbled or something, or like it couldn't have been that much of an emergency because I didn't hear a whole bunch of sirens. Maybe somebody was just checking on her. Maybe it's a welfare check. I don't know. There's some days where our neighbor doesn't seem to do anything. Like, she's not always outside. And I don't know. Like, she has our phone number. And if she needs something, she usually calls us. So what's up?
Nancy gave herself heat exhaustion. Apparently she was out there weed whacking in long pants and shirt.
Well, I guess to protect from ticks in the sun.
Well, it didn't help her with the sun. But,
well, sunburn.
But they're saying I talked real quick to the EMT guy. He's saying she'll be all right. She didn't get sunstroke. She just got.
Why was she out there in the 90 fucking?
I couldn't tell you.
When she's got medical problems. Can you check on my dad? He was yelling for my mom, and I don't know if she was inside. So, wait, is that a new slumber powder? It is. Cool. Alright. So, neighbor has heat exhaustion. Okay. It's not this weather. It's not good to be outside in. Not during the peak times of the day, during the hottest week of the year so far. At this point, I would just let the city find the property if it's that bad, and her yard's not that bad. Like, she could have gone another day or two without the city getting pissy. Our yards looked worse than hers, and they haven't sent us a letter. Only one time we got a letter about the grass being too long, and if we didn't cut it within a certain number of days, they were gonna cut it for us and then bill us. I didn't hear any sirens, did they?
They didn't siren.
So was she still outside or was she inside?
I have no idea. Can't fucking believe she was out there at fucking 90 plus.
With her medical issues.
Weed whacking of all things. Please believe me.
Like, the city will be fine. Like, if you explain to them... Like, the heat index was 100 degrees on the nose earlier. At least wait till it gets a bit cooler. For the sun to come down a little bit. Or, you know, she could have called you and asked you about it, and you could have tried to get it later this evening. Before it got totally dark. Like, that's an option. We cut her grass sometimes because we have a large ride-on mower of doom that the mother-in-law got talked into purchasing. It's a little, I think it's a little big for the yard, but sometimes we get the neighbor's yard too, but it's still kind of big. It takes up almost the width of our shed. It's not like a 0-point turny one, or it might be, actually. It looks like a professional one. It's not like your standard ride-on that you would get from like Lowe's or Home Depot. It's got like a roll bar over the top of your head and like levers that you use to turn and shit. This might be the last mob. So I think it's a little big for the amount of yardage we have, since we have like a standard sized yard. It barely fits across the width of our front yard, actually. Good portion of that we have to weed whack because we don't have a small enough mower to get in there. There we go, you guys, we did it! Welcome back, Taco. Back just in time. I think we're gonna get our photo down in Sage Haven. Yeah, so the neighbor has heat exhaustion. Silly neighbor. Like, she lives by herself, too. So she could have just called us.
And has been told repeatedly to talk to me if she needs something.
Yeah,
but...
to call us. Like, we might not have done it right this second, but we would have tried to at least have gotten it this evening at some point. How can we... Do we have a good... Can I get up here? Oh, we can. Okay. Let's see. Let's get selfie cam. Like, she'll call us for anything else. This tune I'm taking my killing routes only on yellow mobs. Well, that's good. Just, you know, be careful if you're not familiar with those yellow mobs. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's see if we can get the Murloc in there. I think we did. Alright, you guys, 3 classes to go. 3 classes to go. Oh my god. You have no idea. You have no idea how excited I am. It's a bit slower, but much safer. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing the moths. Well, the moths and the turtles. I haven't done the turtles in a while, though, but, oh, no matter what I do, they're gonna be standing in the background. That's fine. She's like, yay, I'm done! Wow, challenges, bloodthirsty, faithful survivor, the druid that Chupa named. Bear druid because I can't spell guardian correctly to save my life. Ding's level 60. Slash played is 8 days. 15 hours. 8 minutes. 40 seconds. Total kills in the book. On the books for the druid. On the books. 14,000. 542. So, that leaves us with the warrior, shaman, and demon hunter left to go. Oh, right. Yay! Okay. Oh, it looks so different with the XP bar gone now. Everything feels like it sunk lower. Let's do our vendory. 26 gold repair bill. I didn't have to repair any extra this level. This is the first time I've repaired, so that was good. Alright, let's do the vendor trash. That got us 389 on just the vendor trash. Vendor trash is important when you're a bloodthirsty. You're gonna loot everything possible because you gotta pay your bills. You gotta pay those repair bills, your travel bills, your purchasing of new gear bills. I don't purchase new gear very often, that's for darn sure. But I kind of feel like I had to coming into Shadowlands. That one I'm gonna try to put on auction house. Alright, our greens got us 453.
Relax.
And even the meat out here hasn't been selling that great. So I think I'm just gonna vendor these and be done with it. Alright, so this we're gonna put on auction house and see what happens with that. I will update you guys on that one.
Be informed, dear, do not turn on any of the taps because the water that's coming from the line is literally like dark brown to black.
Oh, so they really fucked it up good.
They really fucked it.
I will check what the city is saying in a minute.
So I'm just informing you not to run any of the taps because I don't want any of that sitting in our pipes for any length of time.
Definitely not the hot water heater.
I'm
We're gonna
gonna
have to flush the lines.
Yeah, I'm going to, just not at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if they've told people to start flushing lines yet. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to refresh that page. Okay, per the Arkansas Department of Health, only the customers located in an isolated one-block area around the high school will be affected by the boil notice. Those customers will be contacted directly. I'm sorry, there's black water coming out of my taps. What the fuck? I don't have to boil water?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait till tonight and then I'll flush the lines and we'll go from there.
Our understanding right now is only those notified on Bush Street. This is the area that was isolated as the leak was fixed. A large leak will stir up rust in the lines, so call the water department for assistance with flushing.
Okay.
As of 13 minutes ago, city crews are still working on fixing the main break and flushing the lines. We've never had almost Blackwater before. We're on Pittman, and ours really bad as well. Like, definitely not showering bad. Yeah, we're... Oof. Oof. Oh, God. Somebody has a ruined load of white laundry. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow, that's a disaster. On vanilla WoW at launch, you made a ton of gold running to people in zones. You were just trying to take their vendor trash. Oh boy. Yeah, like people just leave stuff and I'm like, don't leave the stuff. You need to get that vendor trash, man. It's like, hey, anybody not want their vendor trash? I'll take it. Let me have it. Vendor trash adds up. That's why I've been out here. Because I find that the vendor trash out here in my little grinding area that I've set up tends to be a little bit more than other spots. And I know the line I'm running isn't going to give me a random daily quest credit. That's out, well, between here and in BFA. So those two spots, my horde spot and my alliance spot, seem pretty safe in that respect. So yeah, I'm gonna send that to the bank alt and try to pop that up on auction house. So yeah, I guess we're not doing dishes tonight because that's fucking gross. Alright, you guys. Her transmog's not great. I don't have that much leather gear to transmog. I don't normally run leather wearing characters. And when I went shopping on auction house, there really wasn't a whole lot there. So that's gonna do it for today, you guys. Thank you again, Taco. I really, really greatly appreciate that. You have no idea. All the feels. All of the feels ever. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Let's see who we can go visit. If there's... Oh, you know what? Zortz is streaming. We'll go visit Zortz. I think it looks like he's streaming. Hopefully he's still live. Sometimes the raid feature is a little slow to update. So we'll go see the goblin. I think he's doing wrestling. Good luck if you're doing casuals tonight, Tiber. If I can learn how to type, that would be great. I will see you guys tomorrow for another attempt at Parkitect. We'll see how that goes. Friday will be Planet Zoo. Saturday will be the podcast 300th episode celebration. And then Sunday we'll be doing art. You guys have a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow.